You know what? I'm gonna silence him and ignore him.
You're looking at me.
Although actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm not gonna ignore him. That was a waste of my silence. But well, we got head crack a turn earlier. Yeah, Unbound gets bigger when you play Overload cards. So I wasted my silence there. I changed my mind. It happens. Wow. Well, it's good that we killed that guy because he was going to play 2 Overload cards next turn. So we can Sinister Strike into our SI agent, which I think is the right play. Unbound Elemental.
Ha, this guy's toast.
I don't know why this guy's glowing all super aura. Yeah, it gets +1/+1 whenever you play a card with Overload.
One shot, one kill.
Alright, so let's see. We can go ahead and get our next SI agent down. We could go ahead and cycle our head crack, though. I think I'm going to cycle head crack and get a weapon up.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
Sometimes I forget things.
Yeah, it's a good game. I really do like it, I have to say. Alright, so...
Ha, this guy's toast. Hey, lights out.
I'll give it a shot. Here we go.
Oh, how does Overload work? So, Overload is... I mean, someone explain it in chat, but I'll explain it for purposes of the stream and YouTube. So Overload, if a card has an Overload cost of 2, that means the next turn you'll have 2 less mana, which he just played Lightning Storm, so next turn he's going to have 2 less mana than he would otherwise. So it lets you ramp your deck where you're playing faster, but... So we can do 6 points of damage this turn.
I feel itchy.
Here we go.
Job done.
Yeah, I will definitely play, I'll play viewers. I mean, some of the viewers are already, like, Aquaman is in the beta, Mario Chief is in the beta, Tabian is in the beta. So yeah, I'll be happy. And I've been playing some of those guys already. Tabian's kicked my butt a couple times with his annoying hunter deck. Well, we're going to win the game with head crack next turn, so... No, it's not a permanent loss, it's just a one-turn loss. GG. GG's. You know, I kind of wonder if I should stream later, because I definitely get more of an audience the later at night it goes, which is not good for my sanity. Alright, seeing one more rogue game for the daily, so hopefully we can pull a win here. So you guys are starting to see how this deck works. You can see why it won the tournament.
Valera versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Watch.
So we haven't seen Wolf Rider yet in this deck. It's a charge minion with a 3/1, good for removing early minions. We don't. This isn't the best of starts. I'm gonna drop Sap for now, and I'm gonna drop SI Agent as well. All right, Boda. So when you said "we forgive you, fat man,"
Well met.
I was about to ask you if you're making a crack about my weight. So we could Shiv here. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Elven Archer, get a point of damage in. I probably should have saved him to deal with his token, but whatever. We can Shiv his token. Which, I know I haven't talked about this in a while, but I have now, I'm continuing my weight loss. I have lost, as of this morning, 53 pounds.
Give it a shot.
So my ultimate goal, or my goal is to lose 150 in a year. And right now I'm on pace for that. I've lost 53 pounds in 14 weeks.
Speak to me.
So I'm averaging about 3 pounds a week. It's not really a particular diet. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing here real quick. It's really not a particular diet of any sort.
Give it a shot.
I'm eating more vegetarian. I eat vegetarian, usually breakfast and lunch. It's really about controlling my portions. I'm really active as well. I work out at the gym twice a week. I play tennis 2 or 3, 4 days a week. And honestly, streaming does help. Part of the reason that I've been streaming is because usually I eat bad when I'm sitting around at night with nothing to do and I get bored. And by streaming, I'm staying engaged in something, so I don't eat as bad. It sounds funny, but it's true. Alright, so let's see here. We can Kobold Geomancer and then coin into SI Agent. We could go ahead and eviscerate and Sinister Strike for big damage too, though. Which I kind of like that play while we have the spell power down.
Give it a shot.
Job done.
Thanks, Alt. I appreciate it. It's been really good. I mean, honestly, I haven't been at this weight in 10 years.
Not on my watch.
10, 11 years. Actually, 11 years before I've been at this weight. So I've been really happy with it. I've lost 53 pounds, so I assume he means 24 kilograms. I currently weigh 319 pounds. I started at 372.
So many options. Here we go.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Yeah, 372 was my highest, so...
The gates are open.
So we have been doing pretty good right now. Well, silence will be helpful. We could deadly poison and kill that guy. We're gonna take 6 damage,
Here
but
we go.
now the main problem is we're out of cards and he's got like 6 cards. Well, I encourage, it's not easy. I've lost 30, 40, 50 pounds before, but I'll be honest, this time it all just feels right. I have a much better job with a much better work-life balance. It's really put me in a position to be successful, honestly.
Here we go.
And I'll tell you too, the other thing about streaming, this is cheesy, but knowing that I'm gonna be online and be in front of people, even if they're strangers, encourages me to lose weight and get in better shape. Because the internet's not always a nice place. Well, we really need to pull an assassinate, honestly. I'm gonna save that Sinister Strike for a potential combo.
Here we go.
He has so much card advantage, is absolutely right. The only real draw in this deck is Gadgetzan Auctioneer and Acolyte of Pain and Shiv, Fan of Knives. So there's some draw out there. But unfortunately, I think we're gonna lose. Yeah, this is not looking good.
Not on my watch.
Well
Hey,
played.
I love the internet, so... Well, that is, let's see, 2, 5...
Ha, this guy's toast.
Here we go.
Job's done.
But yeah, I've been real happy with it. I got no complaints. This shirt is a shirt that I couldn't wear 2 months ago, so... Oh. My cat has decided to join the party.
With me, friend.
Now, I will say this annoys me. When you can kill somebody, just kill them. Don't play like 5 cards to show off that you can play 5 cards. I mean, it's just trolling your opponent, and I think it's just really bad sportsmanship. I leveled my rogue, so I should get I might get a card out of that. Nope. Alright, gonna try the rogue one more time because I want to finish this daily quest. It annoys me when people just don't kill you. But I can't say I'm surprised at all. If you really want to troll someone, just play as many cards as you can and then sit there until time almost runs out.
Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Yeah, I don't like wasting time either.
Back.
Alright, so we're definitely going to keep... This is a good start for us. Only thing better would be if we get Defias Ringleader. So we're playing a priest, but it's not the same priest before that did that 32-point combo. Speaking of which, I'll put that 32-point combo on the Epic Games list because it deserves to be there. We could Shiv or Sinister Strike. I wanted to save those cards for now.
Is someone injured?
I'm gonna go ahead and get the Geomancer down. He'll probably kill him, but if he doesn't, then we'll do some good damage next turn between Sinister Strike and Head Crack. Oh, he silenced him. Pretty effective. Well, that combo, the thing is, those cards really don't take very much. It's kind of scary. Alright, so let's coin in the Ringleader here.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and cycle our first Head Crack. Yeah, there's gonna be people that let the timer just run out. I haven't run into anybody that does that unless they AFK. So we can Wolf Rider and Shiv next turn to kill that guy. probably gonna heal him though. So annoying. I could sap him. Not really worth sapping a two attack minion. A 2 mana minion is what I was trying to say. I could Shiv or Sinister Strike and Defias Ringleader.
This is our town.
I'm basically just gonna put as much damage into him as I can. If he wants to sit back and heal and draw, then we'll let him. Well, he Mind Vision, so he's got one of these cards. I hope he doesn't have Head Crack. That would suck. I don't know that I'll do Arena. I'll probably play Paladin deck next to try to knock out the daily quest. Alright, let's see. We can probably... Let's try to kill off this guy if we can. So 2, Eviscerate 4, that would kill him. And we can Shiv, Head Crack, Eviscerate. Well, that's interesting. The Ironbeak Owl... If that minion's silenced, I don't really care about it. So I'm gonna actually Ironbeak Owl instead. And then Head Crack. You get gold for the dailies.
You're looking at me. You're looking at me.
It's always gold for the dailies. I've never seen any other reward except for gold. So he got Shiv is what he got from Mind Vision. Not necessarily a scary card for us. Glad he didn't get Head Crack, that's for sure.
I'll put it on your tab.
So he bounced her, he bounced his Northshire Cleric, so now he can replay her and she won't be silenced. Not a bad play. Ooh, double Head Crack, alright. So let's see, if we Eviscerate his 2, 4, 6... Now we're gonna do 8 points of damage, so I think we will Wolf Rider here. We'll Eviscerate to kill his minion.
You're looking at me.
That clears the board. We'll keep the pressure on. Next turn we'll sap double Head Crack probably. Nice to get a 1-drop. Oh, backstabs. Oh, let's see. We could sap double Head Crack. We could backstab. And then double Head Crack. And clear the minion at the same time.
You're looking at me.
Here we go.
So this game's obviously looking pretty good. Although, I don't know. Last time we were in good shape and the priest pulled out the 32-point combo to our face, so... You know, who knows? That 32-point combo, yeah. It's just, it's a cheese tactic. Well, there's the Auctionite Soul Priest, is what the other guy used against us.
It's time for a little.
But it doesn't matter. I can do 2 points of damage. Yeah. 2 points of my damage and double Head Crack is GG. Alright, so we finished. We got 5 gold for the normal 5 wins. Knocked out the daily quest for 60 more gold. Alright, so good little run here. So the other daily quest, I believe, is Paladin. Yeah, 2 Paladin victories. So let's go ahead and play a couple Paladin games. Now the only paladin deck I have is this Casadin deck. I'll show you guys this deck real quick, those who haven't seen it. So this came from Day 9, who's a really well-known streamer. One of his friends named Case made this deck, and the idea behind it is to show that you can make a pretty effective deck without using a lot of epics and legendaries. So this has no epics or legendaries, and in fact it only has, I believe, 2 rares. Yeah, Divine Favor are the 2 rares. So it's really, it's a token deck. It's got a Questing Adventurer for some big damage. It's got some weapons. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna play it as an unranked match, I think. Although it really doesn't matter playing unranked, because even if you click unranked, they still put you against ranked people. It's kind of silly. But let's give it a go. So do you guys like the idea? I've thought about, for one night a week, taking the previous Mana Grind tourney and taking the top 4 decks and building them and playing them for one night. Do you guys like that idea, or would you rather just play like more Arena or something else?
Uther versus Anduin.
You can max out the
light
leveling
shall
system.
bring
I don't think
victory.
there's any cap.
I will fight with
So this is
honor.
the same priest we just played, but now we're using a different deck, so... both can be an answer, but I'm always going to do some Arena. The thing about Arena, too, is it costs money,
Greetings.
which,
Well met.
I've spent quite a bit of money on the stream already. Although YouTube did tell me that my estimated earnings is now up to like $15, so that will not pay for anything.
Is someone injured?
Reporting for duty.
So he could just attack here and then heal or draw a card. That's probably what he'll do. Yep. That's fine. Kind of want a Knife Juggler into Abusive Sergeant, but we're going to waste the Abusive Sergeant's ability if we do that.
Let me think.
I'm just going to totem.
Reporting for duty.
The minion can heal minions or himself, or he can even heal your minions or you if he wants to. You can heal any target. It's just heal 2 health. Restore 2 health. Alright. So I'm going to get a True Silver Champion down. We'll
For
deal with
justice.
that Demolisher. So True Silver Champion is an awesome weapon. It's a 4/2. Whenever you attack, you restore 2 health. So you pretty much can heal yourself and kill minions at the same time. Pretty
Is
nice.
someone injured?
Alright, double Northshire Cleric is getting a bit old, but we'll kill one with the True Silver Champion. Alright, this time we're gonna Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head.
We're gonna use our Argent Protector to give the Knife Juggler a shield. We're gonna kill one
justice.
here. I could Abusive Sergeant. Again, I'll be wasting his ability. I could Blessing of Might. I think I'll hold off on both of those. Yeah, Rogue is definitely the most popular class, I would say. Now, Silence is rough, but you know, that's why Silence is a good ability. But this time, we can Knife Juggler, Direwolf Alpha and Abusive Sergeant if we want to. We can even Blessing of Might to really do some damage. Now, unfortunately, that we don't want to hit the Worgen with our Knife Juggler. So we have Divine Fervor as well. He's got a lot of cards in his hand, so this might be a good time to use Divine Fervor. So let's think about this. So we can drop 3 cards and then Divine Fervor if we want to.
Put this apple on your head.
Or 2 cards in Divine Fervor. Well, I could Blessing of Might. You know what?
Get in there and fight, maggot!
So Divine Fervor is going to let us draw like 5 cards. Such a good card.
Hey, catch!
This is my responsibility.
I must move quickly.
So you see how Divine Fervor is such a strong card, right?
Wanna blow something
I heard
up?
someone describe this deck. I think actually Day 9 said he called it it's a Divine Fervor deck, basically. Because you really do need to proc Divine Fervor to at a good time for it to do that.
Ah!
It's time for a little blood.
There's another Divine Fervor. Alright, so let's see here. Kind of want to play the Abusive Sergeant and something else. That's right, I don't need to because of that. I could have done this better. I just wasn't thinking it through right.
Sever my wrath! Sever my wrath! For justice!
I could have done that differently. I just didn't think through it correctly. So, 29-27. Not so great yet. He thought stole 2 cards from our deck, put them in his hand. That could be annoying. So turn 8,
Tazdingo!
we're to the point where we can Divine Favor again here pretty soon. Let's see. Raid Leader will... Well, we don't even need Raid Leader for that, actually.
Don't mess with Tusker.
For justice!
You know what? I'm gonna hold that and save it. So next turn, we'll probably try to get Raid Leader, Abusive Sergeant down, and then probably Divine Favor. We might Blessing of Might again, too.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Well, looks like he's playing some variation of a token deck, actually. Wow. Thought Stealing again. Thought Steal's kind of an interesting card. Obviously, there's a lot of randomness to it, but it can be really good.